Hello guys, welcome back to this YouTube channel and thank you for joining me once again. I haven't posted in a very long time in this particular channel and apologies for that. But right now we are back. So let's talk about what is actually happening in our dear country, Nigeria. It's sad that I'm going to be starting this particular video with a very sad news. Yesterday in Oyo State, Ibadan, 32 children actually lost their lives because they went to collect free food. I can tell that this actually underscores the level of poverty and hunger in the country. This shows the level of poverty and hunger that Ahmed Bola Tinubu and his government has actually brought into this particular country. You know, during that particular election in 2023, a lot of people voted because they wanted somebody from their tribe or from their region to occupy that particular presidential position, not knowing the implications. They refused to vote, people who are actually competent enough to do the job. Now look at the economy of this particular country. The level of hunger and poverty has actually increased exponentially since Ahmed Bola Tinubu took over. In fact, the things that we haven't heard of are actually happening in this particular country at this particular point in time. Look at how 32 of them, young children with bright futures, look at how their lives, were cut short, all because of the government's inability to stabilize the economy. The economy actually worsened immediately he was, handed over to. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you what Nigerians are actually saying because Nigerians are angry at this particular point in time. I can tell you the truth. I'm going to be sharing with you what Nigerians are saying concerning this particular incident. But before I show you that, you need to listen to what Deji Adeyanju actually said concerning Nyesom Wike and Nigerian government entirely, and how these people are actually, conniving with some of these government institutions to keep Nigeria in this particular sorry state. Let's listen to Deji Adeyanju, and when we come back, we dissect the video and then move further.
Wike is building mansions for judges. This is a man who has been severally accused of trying to put judges in his front pocket. Same Wike has his cousin in INEC as an INEC commissioner. It was that guy that just conducted a do election. That is the country where you believe that elections will be free and fair. No politically exposed person should be a judge. No politically exposed person should be in INEC. 85% of people in INEC today, they are politicians. I took Professor Rufus to court. She's an APC card-carrying member in Bayelsa, and she was appointed an INEC national commissioner. Look at Wike's cousin. He's a national commissioner in INEC. Wike's wife is a judge of the Court of Appeal. Politically exposed persons should not go anywhere near our judiciary. So a situation where before the electoral process starts, the process is already rigged. You cannot expect anything credible out of the process.
So guys, I believe you heard what Deji Adeyanju actually said. The man was actually right, even though we know that he's actually saying that because he's pained and he's bitter because he had his clash with Nyesom Wike. But the truth is that in a country where the lawyers and the judiciary actually mingle with politicians, you don't expect credible election from that particular country. Look at what he was actually saying. Wike's cousin overseeing elections in Edo State, and you think that election is going to be free and fair. Wike's wife, who is now a judge, you expect elections to be conducted in Nigeria free and fair. That is why I keep saying this, that come 2027 election, Nyesom Wike and Ahmed Bola Tinubu, has actually arranged everything. They have actually rigged that particular election in advance, and I'm going to be showing you proof of what actually happened yesterday. So on Wednesday, Ahmed Bola Tinubu was actually presenting the 2025 appropriation bill to the 10th National Assembly. And while he was actually concluding that, he mistakenly, in fact, he actually acknowledged that he wrote what he wrote was 11th National Assembly. And when they tried to correct him, he openly said that he wrote 11th National Assembly, and he went on to say that all of them are going to be voted in come 2027 election, which indirectly he's now trying to say that he himself will also be voted in.
On Wednesday, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu presented the 2025 appropriation bill of 49.7 trillion naira to a joint session of the 10th National Assembly in Abuja. While concluding his presentation, the president mistakenly addressed the joint session as the 11th National Assembly. Well, a lawmaker immediately corrected the president following an uproar by the sitting members. While reacting to the lawmakers, President Tinubu said the error implies that members of the 10th Assembly were all re-elected. Let's take a look.
I hereby present the 2025 budget to the joint section of the 11th National Assembly. 10th? I wrote 11. Which means you are all re-elected.
That is to show you the level of corruption in this particular country. We are still in 2024, and our president is now telling us that he will be voted in come 2027 when election has not even started. Well, this is why I say that election can never be free and fair in Nigeria anymore. Election can never be free and fair in Nigeria. Anybody who is hoping that come 2027 that something will happen and Nigeria will get better, is actually a joke. The only thing that Nigeria needs now is revolution. Now, moving on from that, let me show you what Nigerians are actually saying concerning the death of 32 children in Oyo State, that's Ibadan. And then we'll just wrap up the video. Now, this person actually said this is both shocking and entirely avoidable. While our rogue lawmakers were busy chanting on your mandate to the architects of hunger and hardship in the land, we've gone from being a land of milk and honey to this dire state. Now, another person said, a sign of a dysfunctional nation. This happened in Yoruba land. Until now, I'm yet to see the acclaimed Yoruba local handles talking about it. Everywhere seems silent, as if nothing has happened. If you say Bola Tinubu has not heard, is this not why we are saying we should go our separate ways so that we can be able to manage ourselves better? It has never been this bad. You see it? Now, some of these people who this incident actually happened in their region are quiet and they are silent. They are no longer saying anything. Now, this person said this is heartbreaking and devastating news. The loss of young lives is always tragic, and the circumstances surrounding this incident are particularly disturbing. It highlights the urgent need for addressing poverty and ensuring the welfare of vulnerable populations in this country. Now, I'm going to be wrapping this video up by blaming the government of the day. I am telling you the truth. This particular incident is actually avoidable in a country where everything is working, a country with, a good economy and all of that. Things like this will never happen. You will never see this mammoth crowd gather because of food. Our government needs to do better. Ahmed Bola Tinubu needs to do better.